breakfast of champions, chocolate chip Eggo waffles, iced coffee that my husband made. Eggo, you need to just sponsor me already. I mean, look at this. Look at this free advertisement I'm giving you.
Won't nobody love you the way they should. Won't nobody check up on you, make sure you're good. Won't nobody check those body treatments for your neck.
Hey everyone, so I am working/filming and I just thought I would do a little bit more of a vlog style video for you today as I print things and get ready before I go to school, because it is early in the morning before I go to school, and I'm trying to actually pack up two things that sold a couple days ago. I wasn't able to package them up the night that they sold, which was Monday night, and yesterday I was at school all day, and so I wasn't able to ship them out yesterday either. So I'm gonna get them ready before I go to school today, stick them in the mailbox so that my postman can pick them up. Behind me, sorry, I'm trying to pull up my sales. Behind me is a mess, and it's a lot of different kinds of messes, but mainly it's like my kids' stuff, and then also this pile of clothes here on hangers. That stuff has been waiting to get steamed and listed forever, so at some point we're gonna try to deal with that. And the goal today is to hopefully take some pictures of stuff before I get to school today, after I ship out my packages, because I will be in rehearsal all afternoon, and today is more of a dance rehearsal for my musical. And because I don't really have much to do with the dance side of things, I'm just gonna be there, and I don't have a lot to contribute or to say to rehearsal. And so that's my Dymo. Do you hear it? It's going. And so because I don't have very much to contribute as far as feedback and critiquing, I'll just kind of be sitting there. So I want to take pictures of a ton of stuff so that I can at least list and make use of my time. So here we go. Also, as you can see here, my shipments are for two different Jennifers. So when I saw that, I made sure to put the last name for one of them, which I'm covering up right now so you can't see who it is. But I know, like, people have talked about how celebrities have purchased stuff from them on Poshmark, or things have been sent to places like movie studios and whatnot. And so the person that bought this Topshop top, her last name looked a little bit like Lawrence. So at first I was freaking out, because I was like, oh my gosh, Jennifer Lawrence bought something from me on Poshmark. But what is she doing buying Topshop stuff used on Poshmark? So the last name was not Lawrence, but I got really excited for like half a second. By the way, I just showered and I haven't done anything to my hair yet, which is why I look crazy. But I thought that while I was packing up these two items, I would share just some exciting stuff that's coming up with you guys. And the main thing is summer break is upon us. If you don't know, I am a teacher. I teach high school choir, and my job is really busy because I have 3 classes that I teach, but I also have before school rehearsals for my a cappella group, and I have after school rehearsals for things like the musical, which we are in musical season right now. We're doing the musical Newsies, which is really, really exciting. While it's a lot of fun, what it means is I just have no spare time. So like yesterday, I was at rehearsal. Well, yesterday we did a TV spot right after school to promote the musical in our community.
Well, it's your chance to see what it's all about instead of reading all about it.
Right here on the CI stage, Urbana High School presents Disney's Newsies.
And then we had rehearsal right after that. We had this thing called Sitz Pro, which is where the students rehearse with the pit for the first time. And that's always kind of crazy because we're figuring things out together, and there's a lot of responsibility on me for pit rehearsals because I have to make sure that the pit is taking things at the tempo that my students have been rehearsing stuff. So it's a lot of stopping and going. So we weren't done there till about 8:30 p.m. and then I met up with my family, who was eating dinner with our Bible study group, and we didn't get home till like 10 or something like that. So there was no way I was going to do anything Poshmark related, and thankfully I had shared my closet twice earlier that day, so I didn't even share it last night. But summer break is upon us, and with that comes the ability to do a lot more Poshmark related things, for which I'm really excited, because I haven't been able to devote a lot of time to Poshmark lately, especially when it comes to photographing and when it comes to listing. And I just want to see what happens if I'm able to devote full-time hours to Poshmark. This is also the first time, let me make sure that I'm pulling out the right, let me make sure I'm getting the right label and not the wrong one, because like I said, I'm sending stuff to two different Jennifers. So this Jennifer, yes, she got the black Gap pants. By the way, my Dymo has been doing this really funky thing where like it'll print stuff, but it always prints a blank label first, and it makes this crazy like like this whirring noise. It doesn't sound good, and it'll print the labels, but the bottom like fifth of it is always kind of stuck, so I have to like pull it out myself. It doesn't seem good. For the past like 4 summers, I think, I've been doing grad school through the U of I here in town. I've been doing my master's. I've been getting my master's in music education, and while it's been really rewarding and amazing, I'm so glad that it's done, because it's always so much work. And even though it's summer break, it doesn't feel like summer break because I'm always so busy reading and writing and researching and doing all of this stuff. So last summer was my last summer. So even though last summer I was on Poshmark, I wasn't able to devote full-time hours to Poshmark last summer either, because it was the last summer and that's when I had to do my big research project, and it was actually really, really busy. So this will be the first summer that I'm able to just focus on Poshmark and just focus on working out and tending to my non-existent garden and just doing things that I haven't been able to do. It's also going to be pretty glorious because my son, who is in daycare now, will still be in daycare, and we'll be able to spend more time with him, obviously. Like, he won't be at daycare for as long as he is during the school year, but the fact that I'll have time just to myself to take pictures and list and go thrifting and stuff like that, I'm already looking forward to it so much. And not only that, but also the end of the school year, like once my musical is done, I won't have any after school responsibilities anymore, and that's huge. I'll be able to come home right after school from now on and just do Poshmark related things that I need to do. So that's really exciting as well. So even honestly, like the month of May, it won't be full-time hours obviously, but it will be a lot more hours than I've been able to give to Poshmark, and I'm excited to see what that does for my little Poshmark business. All right, so those are my 2 little Monday packages that are shipped and ready to go. I did not have any Tuesday sales, which is kind of sad, but that's how it goes sometimes. This is my rack of stuff that I have to photograph. I have, let's see, I think it's like 20 minutes to get as much photographed as possible. Alexa, set timer for 9:10.
Alarm set for 9:10 a.m.
Okay, so I have until 9:10 a.m. before I need to leave so that I can make it to my first class on time at school. And I'm going to try to get as much of this photographed as I can. If I get through the whole rack, then I have a bag of shoes that I can do. They're children's shoes, so they're not super exciting. I also have all of this stuff down here to choose from. This box of stuff is actually stuff that my former student and her sister gave me. So that's really exciting. When you don't have time to thrift, people bring stuff to you, and that's always really nice. So there might be some things in there, like there's a pair of shorts right on top that I'll be able to photograph as well. So this is what I'm going to be working on. I will let you know how many things I actually get through. Yeah. All right. Bye for now. So I have been editing my vlog, and I realized that I didn't ever end it. I just did my thing and then I just stopped. So I thought I would end things up here. It's many, many days later, but that's okay. And tonight is actually, I'll show you the shirt. Woo, today is opening night of Newsies, so it's a really exciting time for all of us here because we've been pouring a lot of energy and time into the show, and it's finally coming into fruition tonight and for the remainder of the weekend, which is really fun. I also wanted to point out this lovely adult pimple here. Like, why? I am in my 30s and cool, like whatever, I'll take it, I guess. But I know that this vlog is not the most exciting thing that you've ever seen, but in my vlogs, I really want to just be able to give an accurate picture of what my reselling journey looks like as a part-time reseller, as someone with a full-time job. And it's not super glamorous. It's a lot of staying up really late at night if I've had a long day at school. It's a lot of getting up earlier in the morning or doing things before work. It's a lot of doing stuff even during the workday. And it's not a whole lot of getting to thrift, because when am I gonna do that? And so when I do get to go thrift, I go hard. But I didn't get to thrift at all, you know, in this past week or two. Actually, that's a lie. I did go to the fill-a bag sale for like 30 minutes. I was able to go for 30 minutes last Saturday and just stuff my cart full of stuff. And I did get like a bag's worth of stuff. So everything was under $1, and I got like 30 something pieces for $25, which was really exciting. And I've been able to list a few of those things, and one of them is already sold, so that's always really fun. But yeah, I mean, part-time reselling, especially with a full-time job, especially with kids, not glamorous, not always really exciting, but hopefully you were able to gain something from this video, at least just to even see what it is that I'm doing on a daily basis or just a random day of my life as a part-time reseller. So I hope that May is good to you. April seemed to be rough for a lot of us, but I hope that May is awesome. I also wanted to say that it's been really, really fun connecting with you via the comment section down below. I've been interacting with and connecting with people who actually live near me, which is really cool because I always feel like I'm out in the middle of nowhere and that there's no one around here that does what I do. But it's been really fun just kind of seeing that there are people around me, and it'd be really cool to actually host a Posh and Sip with some of these people this summer, because it's just really cool to see other people who are doing things similar to you, as well as to maybe introduce Poshmark to other people. But if you're near me, I'm in Champaign, Illinois by the U of I. If you're near me, please reach out and say hi. If you like this kind of content, make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe, and follow me over on Instagram as well. My Instagram handle is @BeckyPark on Poshmark. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!